A very good evening and many thanks for joining us on the Career Show. So today with me in the studio is Mrs Odhiambo, who is a teacher, and she teaches at Bidii Primary School that's located in Buruburu in Nairobi. So today we'll be talking matters education and what it takes somebody to become a teacher. Mrs Odhiambo, thank you very much for joining us on our studios today.
Welcome.
So first things first, who is Mrs Odhiambo?
Well, Mrs Odhiambo is the head teacher, Bidii Primary School, as we just said.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Anne Kate, but my pupils call me Mrs Odhiambo, which I'm very comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when did you start your career in teaching?
Way back, long time ago, like 27 years ago. Yeah.
27 years ago. 27 years in teaching.
Yes.
So what has the journey been like?
Very exciting one because I love teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching to me is a passion.
Mm-hmm.
I do it with all of my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I teach like there is no tomorrow, and I love it.
So which subjects do you teach at Bidii Primary?
I'm a mathematician.
Mathematician, okay.
I teach mathematics, sometimes English and science. Because of my administrative responsibility,
yeah,
I only handle maths at the moment.
Maths?
And mathematics at the moment. Which I don't just teach, I'm also an author in mathematics.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So maths, you teach upper classes?
Class 8, class 7, class 6, any. I can handle any.
Any class?
Yes.
So what does it take to become a teacher?
To be a teacher, first of all, you have to qualify up to Form 4 level and pass well, preferably C+.
C+, okay.
So then you go to a teacher training college. You train, and then from there you will be employed. If you are lucky, you're employed by the Teacher Service Commission. If you're not, you can be employed by the private sector, and you can work anywhere. Yes.
I want us to talk about category of teachers. How many categories of teachers are there, and their qualifications or requirements?
There are quite a number. First and foremost, we have the ECD, that is early childhood education, for the lower classes, that is baby class, nursery, pre-unit. Yeah, they only need a certificate, maybe a diploma, which they can do in about 2 years. Then we have the primary teachers who need to have a certificate in PTE, primary teacher education, or a degree in that's Bachelor of Education. And then we have the secondary teachers who must have a degree. Currently a degree, Bachelor of Education, and even Masters is allowed. Nowadays we even have degree holders and Masters holders in primary level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then Masters and above are teaching the universities, although we have Masters, primary and secondary schools.
There are even teachers with Masters in primary?
Yes, we do have them. Like in my school I have one. Actually I have 2, and one is pursuing PhD.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then coming to think of it, what are some of the qualities, maybe to somebody who wants to become a teacher? What are some of the qualities of a teacher, or being a teacher? What are some of the qualities that you have to have?
If someone has passed and passed well, and you want to become a teacher, you just train. And once you get the relevant papers, you go to Teacher Service Commission. And you have to be a morally upright person of good conduct. Then you go, they'll register you and give you a TSC number. If you're given that TSC number, you can practice anywhere in Kenya. Without it, you cannot, according to the current requirements.
So for one to become a teacher or to start teaching, they have to have a TSC number?
They have to have a TSC number.
How do one get a TSC number if they've studied like teaching?
You can apply online to the Teacher Service Commission, or you can get yourself to the commission, and we have centers all over the country, and you register. And in a short while, it doesn't take long, maybe within a month, you have your TSC number. Yeah.
Can somebody really teach without passion?
You can teach without passion, but will not enjoy your job.
Okay.
I mean, you work from morning, from 8 to 5. If you don't enjoy, then what are you doing in it? I would rather work.
Maybe some people, they're like, the job market is scarce. Like nowadays, that's the only thing maybe we can do.
Well, you can create that passion within you and the liking of pupils, and you'll find yourself enjoying it. It's very exciting to teach. Yeah.
How is it being a teacher for 27 years? Because I can imagine being a teacher, you have to be close with your students or pupils. Maybe according to you, what has your experience been like?
You know, it's been a long journey, Sharon, and for me, the satisfaction I get from the ones I taught before and they're excelling, they come back to me telling me, teacher, if it were not for you, I would not be this far. Gives me, you know, energy to continue the following morning and continue teaching. And that's why I say it's very exciting. And I believe teaching is the best profession.
Why?
Without the teacher, you cannot make the other professions.
True.
People might argue and they can bring all sorts of argument on the table.
Yeah.
But I'll tell them it is the teacher who makes the other profession. Without a teacher, there is no doctor. Without a teacher, there is no pilot. Without a teacher, there is no engineer. So teacher is number one, then the rest follow.
The rest follows.
Yeah.
Because that's a debate somebody can even debate for the whole day. A teacher and a doctor, who is better? A doctor and a what? Who is better?
It's a teacher. Because it's a teacher who makes the doctor.
Okay.
There will be no doctor without a teacher. Yes. And that's why teachers should be well paid.
Teachers should be well paid.
Should be well paid.
Coming to think of it, why is it that teachers, every year they have to go on strike? They want an increase of payment. Their CBD, their CBA, they are not. I don't know what's wrong with the teachers. Like every year they have to go on strike.
I wouldn't say it's every year. I don't think it's every year. And I think this emanates from some agreements that probably were done a long time ago.
Okay.
And somebody somewhere decided not to honor these agreements. So it's a way of pushing for the teacher to get a better pay. Because before those strikes, teachers were poorly paid.
True.
But after those strikes, I can tell you teachers are now almost getting comfortable. And people are almost envying our jobs. And they didn't like them before. Yes.
To those people, maybe the students who want to pursue like teaching as a career and they're like teachers, like the job is not well paying, what can you tell them?
I would tell them to try it. Just try. They shouldn't talk from the fence. Let them join in and they'll find that it's fulfilling. Fulfilling, though you might not get much money, but that fulfillment, satisfaction is what we are looking for. And that's why even teachers' children are very well, they are blessed. Because we are giving much to the society. God blesses us in a different way. So they should just come in and they'll find that whatever we get is enough. We have learned to be comfortable and it is satisfying. I won't complain. Yes.
Mrs. Odhiambo, you've been in the teaching career for 27 years.
Yes.
That's a number of years, so to speak, like in that career. So I want you to tell us more about it. In that, how many schools have you taught in? In Bidii Primary, how many years have you been in Bidii Primary?
In my current station, this is my 22nd year. I've been there in the last
22 years.
22 years.
Yeah.
And I started as a normal teacher. I was promoted to a senior teacher in 2004. In 2008, I was promoted to a deputy head teacher. And in 2014, I was promoted to the headship post. So I've risen through the ranks in my current school, and I'm proud of that. Before then, before I came to Bidii, I was in Karonga Primary School in Kiambu, where I taught for 6 months. Before Karonga, I was in Makueni County in a school called Siatu Primary School. That's where I began my teaching career in 1990. But in between 1992-94, I went to train as a teacher at Kaimosi Teachers Training College. And then that's where I got my P1 certificate.
Yeah.
Then between 1999 and 2004, I did my Bachelor of Education at Kenyatta University. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Odhiambo. On that note, we're taking a short break, but don't go away. We'll be back shortly.
Thank you.